Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to this video about the 2016 Ford F-350 Super Duty that just hit the lot. It is a XLT trim level. If you look here in the front, you'll see that the XLT above the XL gives you a nice chrome grille rather than a black one. If you look down here, see very large tow hooks down there and a pretty large high definition headlight here on the side. If you come around, see that this car is equipped with some pretty beefy tires here in the front. The front and rear tires in this vehicle actually do not match, but are of similar tread depth, so and actually similar tread pattern, even though they're not the exact same tire. Both the sets of tires are pretty healthy in the amount of tread. You can see on your front wheel here, you've got your locking hub. Some pretty big beefy mud flaps to make sure that these aggressive treads don't throw any rocks back into the side of the truck. Have your F-350 Super Duty XLT badging here. The integrated turn signal in the mirror. Coming back the side here, you'll see that this is a long bed, 8-foot bed truck. It gives you plenty of space for any cargo that you may have, as well as, say, 2x4s or sheets of plywood. The 8-foot bed lets you have that with the tailgate closed, which is a nice addition if you're hauling things like that. Like I said, the treads are not exactly the same on these tires. They're both a pretty aggressive off-road tread. They both have pretty full, I mean, these ones here look brand new. The ones in the front are just slightly less, but overall a pretty nice tire on both front and rear. This truck is the FX4 off-road. It gives you the sporty badging here in the back, as well as some other off-road features. Got your Super Duty molded into the rear tailgate. Just take a look inside the bed here real quick. You can see that you do have cargo tie downs on the inside. I don't know if you can see that up front there. Right there's your front cargo tie downs. And the matching ones here in the rear. Continuing around, see your FX4 badging again on this side, as well as, again, the rear and front tires do match. They just don't match each other. So you see a very healthy tread there on a nice alloy rim. Fuel door. Once again, your front tire looks like you got a mud hog tire there on the front and a Toyo open country tire there on the back. The truck does have a nice blind spot, big blind spot mirror if you're towing a trailer or just going down the highway. It's a really nice feature. These mirrors are heated, so they won't fog up like crazy in the winter. If you look inside, see that it does have a power driver's seat with an adjustable lumbar. The adjustable lumbar is not power, however. We'll jump up inside of it here. And fire it up for you. You'll see right there that it does have just over 38,000 miles on it at this moment. This truck is equipped with the large gas engine for the truck. It's the 6.2 liter V8. A lot of people in these style trucks, they want the ability to haul and pull, but they don't want the cost of the diesel or the additional maintenance and more expensive maintenance that comes with a diesel engine. That's one of the nice things about having the gas engine in the truck, is it makes it much more affordable, but you can still tow quite a lot. Your suspension is still a 350 suspension, and your powertrain is a pretty beefy Ford V8 engine. Looking here, you'll see some pretty typical controls. You have your cruise control over here, as well as your selector to go through different things. You can see up here, pretty typical instrument cluster, oil pressures and different temperatures for transmission and engine. Over here you've got your radio controls, as well as your Bluetooth to accept calls. Four-wheel drive selector, conveniently mounted here on the right side of the steering wheel. Got your integrated trailer brake controller. This particular vehicle does have the wiring for the integrated trailer brake. It does not have a hitch on it though. So one of the nice things about that is you know that it has not been used to haul with. So the truck has been used pretty lightly. If you remember from seeing inside the bed, there's almost no scratches. So this truck whoever had it prior to this did not use it for towing, and they did not use it. They didn't just throw you know, cinder blocks in the bed or anything like that. It's a pretty clean truck. You've got all your auxiliary switches here. Pretty typical truck interior here. Nice premium cloth seats. Now I'm just going to take you over some of the minor defects that the vehicle may have. She's starting right here. You'll see that this lower blind spot mirror does have some scratching on it. Nothing real big to be concerned about. It's still usable. They're pretty minor scratches. Move around to the front. See that you've got a little bit of scratching there on the fender. Nothing big. A little bit of stone chipping there on the side of the grille. Sort of the same story there on that section, that little bar that goes across. Nothing too big though, nothing to be concerned about. Little mark right there on the hood. Coming around to the back, you see that you might have some kind of a rub right here, but nothing too big there either. Coming around, I did show you the inside of the bed before. As you can see, there's a little bit of scratching there on the tailgate, but the rest of the bed is pretty darn clean for a truck that's, you know, made for doing a lot of heavy-duty work. This one doesn't look like it's done a whole lot of that. So you're pretty much guaranteed that you're getting a pretty new truck that's been lightly used. Some scratches here on the molding, or things might have been slid out over top of the molding. Or a little scratch right there as well. Continuing around, don't really see any dents. Body line looks pretty clean, clear of dents. No signs really of any prior paint on that. As you continue up, oh, there actually are some small dents here. So there's a small dent right, see if I can get you on an angle where you can see it. Right in there, as well as one there and there. So your lower body panel area, that's pretty clean, but it looks like there's just some right here on this side of the door. If you'd like to take a look at this F-350, you're welcome to visit us in person. We're located at 21518 Great Cove Road in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. You can check us out online, thomasata.com, or give us a call at 717-485-4224. We appreciate your time and hope that you found this video to be informative.